There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Stewart. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing deep for Stewart. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stewart sets to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down. Stewart. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going deep this time for Miller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 5. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. They'll set up a throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Working with a second and 3. Now back to throw. Complete to Stewart, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
So it's third and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Here's Stewart to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now, Stewart. Short little throw to Ebron, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Back to throw here. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They hand this off to Harris, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Stewart. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay, it's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Milton Williams able to get him for a loss of about 3. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Sam Martin now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now Stewart on 1st and 10. Ebron with it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4. Back to throw. Stewart. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Stewart. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Stewart. This is caught. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. It's Miller, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Returning it, Johnson. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. And the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. They will throw on 1st down with Stewart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Stewart, 2nd down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Stewart. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stewart. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. This is Harris. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 2nd down. Here's Stewart. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's able to find Miller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry. Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well. I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Stewart now to throw on second down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On third down, here's Harris. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. One will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man complete to Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. On first down, Stewart. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. And with a third and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Back to throw. Stewart. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Stewart. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's brought down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Stewart. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Final minute now in the third quarter. On second down now, it's Harris. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Looking to throw. Stewart. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Uncorks one for Davis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Off the play fake, here's Cordell Stewart. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They run again with Harris. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw it with Stewart. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, pick 6, 4th quarter, that is a game-changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. A gain of 6 there on first. Stewart. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, Tom?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Stewart sets to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw again. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Full, that got him there to bring him down. Here's Stewart looking to throw on second down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they're looking third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Second down at 7. They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now back to throw. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Packers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Slant route to Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Second down, another shot for Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Myers' kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Connecting with Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that, but flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Packers, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.